You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and the Beautiful fans, I've got your weekly prediction edition. We're going to talk about Hope and Liam getting engaged and lots more good stuff. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got predictions for Hope and Deke, for Steffy, for Finn, for Bridget and Will, and also for Hope and Liam. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's jump right into it. Our very first prediction, Hope hires Deke for Hope for the Future. So Tuesday spoilers have Hope getting a surprise visit from her brother Deke, who comes up to Forrester Creations, and he tells Hope he really wants to break into the fashion industry. He has gone to design school, and specifically Deke's dream job is at Forrester Creations. So Hope for the Future just got reinstated because Carter was trying to make sure that Hope knew how much she means to him. But when Carter saw Hope still wants Liam, well, he took the ring off her finger and stepped graciously aside. But Hope still gets to keep her line, and she's going to need a lead designer because Thomas isn't around anymore. RJ is MIA. Zende has other projects. Ridge is doing couture in Brooke's bedroom, and also Brooke. So there's not a lot of spare designers around. We know Deke wants more than anything to be a fashion designer at Forrester. Lucky for him, his sister Hope works there and just got her line back. Plus, Deacon promised to talk him up to Brooke. So this is all perfect timing for Deke and his sister Hope, and I think she may hire him to design for Hope for the Future. So I don't think that he would be lead designer off the bat because he just doesn't have the experience. But I do think we're going to see him hired for the line, and then his talent and creativity evolve, and he may wind up in charge of it. Ridge may not be thrilled about it because that is Deacon's son, but I'm sure Hope and Brooke can talk him into it. So I think Hope's going to hire Deke, and maybe he'll work under like Eric or somebody else until Deke gets the experience he needs to run the line with his sister Hope. Our second prediction, Steffy is kept in the dark. Tuesday, Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Ridge gives Taylor shocking news. Wednesday spoilers have Lee telling Ridge that she was wrong to save Luna. On Thursday, Ridge, Taylor, Bill, Katie, and Finn all argue about whether Luna should be in prison or on house arrest. And Friday, Brooke and Taylor agree that Luna should be safely locked up in jail before Steffy finds out that she's alive. So when Ridge tells Taylor the shocking news that Luna is alive, I'm guessing Taylor shocks him and says she already knew because of Deacon. I do suspect Brooke and the Forresters may scheme to keep Steffy in the dark about Luna being alive, at least for now. This week, Taylor and Brooke are in agreement that Steffy doesn't need to be told until the threat has been neutralized and Luna is behind bars, because just everything Steffy has gone through recently, they're all worried about a Luna resurrection negatively affecting her. The whole reason Steffy left town was to try and get her head back on straight after nearly being killed by Luna again and Liam nearly dying. And of course, that was to cover Jackie Wood's maternity leave. So of course, Steffy's going to be horrified, and it looks like her family's going to try to mitigate the impact by telling her, okay, Luna is alive, but she's in jail. You know, not a threat. That way she won't stress out. But if Luna is indeed pregnant with Will's child, then Luna may not go back to prison, at least not for 9 months. But even if the family agrees, Finn may go ahead and tell Steffy the truth, because Finn knows Steffy hates being kept in the dark and she can handle anything. Our third prediction, Finn wants his grandchild. So on Monday, Luna catches Finn off guard. She sneaks out of the mansion and goes to see him. And he also, according to official Bold and Beautiful spoilers, has a talk with Poppy this week, and they are discussing their wayward daughter. Wednesday, Luna has an emotional encounter with Finn and tells him she is pregnant and that she is living at Bill's. So, you know, Finn never got a chance to raise Luna because Poppy lied and told him that there was no chance that he was the father of her baby. So now Finn has his son Hayes with Steffy, and he's helping raise Kelly. He does have a happy family, but that doesn't make up for Finn missing out on raising Luna. And that's something he and Poppy talk about this week. And I do think there's a chance Finn could want custody of his grandkid. I mean, he may even want to adopt Will and Luna's kid to keep the baby away from her, away from Poppy, and make sure it doesn't turn into a bad seed like mom and grandma. So if Finn takes custody or adopts his grandchild once they're born, I think the Spencers and Forresters will then make sure Luna goes to prison, but they'll know the kid is safe. That may be a great solution because it would get Will out of the mess. He can have his happily ever after with Elektra, forget what Luna did, and know that his child is in good hands. Our fourth prediction, Bridget confirms that Will is Luna's baby daddy. So next week, spoilers, the end of the week on Friday, Katie tells Luna she's brought in her niece Bridget to perform the paternity test so there can be no Nozawa nonsense. And Will is begging Bridget to give them the results on Friday. So I'm betting that Bridget confirms that Will is indeed Luna's baby daddy, according to Bold and Beautiful. So I see a lot of people suggesting that Remy might be Luna's child's father. No. First of all, he was genuinely shocked to see that Luna was alive and they never hooked up. And he's gay. And he's not just, handing out sperm to random, horrible, psycho women. He legit was shocked to see her alive. So there's just no way it's Remy's kid. I do think the DNA test is going to point to Will being the father, but Bold could still have another twist in store. I'm going to do a standalone video on it this coming week. Look for that on Tuesday because it's too big of a twist for me to talk about here with the other predictions. I just don't think Bold would go through all this drama to have the baby not be Will's kid. So the initial DNA test, I think, definitely is going to indicate that Luna is pregnant with Will's kid, which is going to horrify everybody except Luna. Our fifth and final prediction, Hope and Liam get engaged. Last week, Carter took back the ring and he ran straight to Daphne because no man can wait 5 minutes on Bold and the Beautiful between breaking up with one and hooking up with the next one, and Carter is no exception. So now that Hope's engagement to Carter is officially over, I don't think it's going to be long until she and Liam are officially reunited. Friday, when Liam was dancing with Hope and Beth and saw that there was nothing on her ring finger, oh my gosh, Liam lit up. He knew that Carter's ring not being there meant something. And I don't think Liam is going to waste any time. Just like Ridge and Brooke, I don't think Liam and Hope will waste much time dating. They've been married before. They have Beth. I think Liam and Hope could get engaged right away. Maybe even take a page out of Brooke and Ridge's book and just get married right away. I think it would be super tacky if they asked Carter to officiate. So maybe they should just fly to Vegas or head to City Hall. But I would look towards maybe a November sweeps wedding for the two of them. It starts at the end of this month, and we could see it happen.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.